be like talking nude. Not wearing any clothes, just all like talking nude. I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be like less war if everybody was talking nude. For real, like, you know, everybody was just talking nude.
I know, right?
Smoking joints, you know.
Turn down my mic just a tad.
Turn down your mic?
Yeah, just a tad.
Turn it down. Talking nude. Turning the mic down.
Oh, there we go. Perfect right there.
Yeah. Turning the mic
Talking
down.
nude. Okay, that's good.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. What? I don't even, like, what's today's date?
Today is July 31st, the last day of July.
It is July 31st.
2023.
Man, and look, we weathered a lot, y'all. Like, we went through a storm to get here. Like, it was all nice and shit. I got shorts on, a t-shirt. You know, we're like driving all the way here, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, we're driving right into the storm. Like, there's clouds, like, just on the storm front. It was crazy.
Well, welcome, you guys. Welcome to another episode of
Talking Nude, where we talk uncensored, uncut, unedited, unfiltered about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. I am one of your hosts, Jason, and it's my beautiful wife,
Miss Kathy.
Yes.
Kathy.
Yeah, she'll get it one of these days.
Mrs.
Miss is single.
Kathy.
Mrs. means plural.
I know. My children at the salon call me Miss Kathy. That's
Yes. So we have a really cool guest we're going to be introducing a little bit, but we wanted to talk a little bit about our weekend. We just celebrated 5 years being married.
Yes. Happy anniversary, honey.
Yes, and I was trying to cue up the clap, but it
didn't
my
work.
goodness, the clap did not work. Hold on. Wait,
You put them both on.
I did. There we go. We're going to learn this sooner or later, y'all,
Yes,
for real.
yes. Bloopers.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's real life.
It's so real life. So we've been married for 5 years. 2018, we got married. And
We've been together 10 years, been married
yes.
5.
Actually, I moved in with her April 1st on April Fool's Day. It was
I know,
a joke.
right?
I was like, oh, am I moving in? I'm not moving.
It wasn't a joke. You're right.
I was like, I might not move in. I don't know.
Please.
It's an April Fool's joke. She's like, no, you were fucking there. Once you were there, you didn't leave.
And it's 10 years later.
So we went to dinner over the weekend. I took her to Fifth Tavern out in Bloomfield Hills.
And then we went to a play.
We did. So we went and saw the Golden Girls Laughs Continue, which was a bunch of guys dressed up like the Golden Girls, and they were fucking hilarious.
Yes, they were.
What did you think about it, dear?
You know, I gave it a B. I would say a B, a solid B. And the only reason why I gave it a solid B was because of the fact that it just wasn't an A, but it wasn't a C either. It was nice. It had enough laughs, enough of everything. It's just a B for me.
I didn't like Carl or Sophia's character as much because their impressions weren't as dead on as like Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose was. Like if you're a Golden Girls fan, like...
Okay, I would agree.
You know what I'm saying? Carl was over the top. He didn't sound really anything like the guy that played him. And then Sophia totally sounded more like, you know, someone else and didn't sound like Sophia. But it was funny. I love the premise. I don't want to spoil it, but it's set in 2023. And all I'll give you is this. Sophia is selling laced cakes with LSD and is on a tether. If that doesn't make you watch, I don't know what will.
It's funny, you guys.
It's hilarious.
Funny. And also, you know what? The Royal Oak Music Theater.
It was nice.
It was nice. The very first time being there. My first time being there.
Yeah.
It was nice. I liked it.
What I really enjoyed about it is they had a security guard walking up and down, you know, like a mall security guard, making sure everybody wasn't on their phone, which I kind of like that because anytime you go to an event now, people don't really fucking enjoy the event anymore because they're too busy sitting on their fucking TikTok or Facebook or Twitter or whatever the fuck, Snapchat, Twitch. There's so many damn apps. You know what I mean? Like I remember I went to Ohio. You weren't with me when I went this. I went with Little Wedo, my boy Ben. And shout out to Little Wedo out there, man. And we went out to, I want to say Columbus, and we saw the Great Malenko Insane Clown Posse show. And I remember going in there, and this was like probably like 2014, 2015, I think, maybe. And when I went in there, got upstairs, and ICP's about to get on stage and do their whole thing, right? And I looked to the left, and there's like 20, 30 people, Gen Zs, No offense, but they're all sitting on their fucking phone. I'm like, you paid all this money to see a group, and you're like on your phone. I couldn't, man. If I was like EPMD or somebody rapping on stage and somebody was on their phone, like I'd be like, bro, I would literally stop my shit and be like, you want me to take that call for you? Like, cause I found that so disrespectful for like artists, producers. You know, like they put their hard earned money and work and patience and time and love and craft and to be just sitting there, someone on their phone. It's one thing if you get a clip of it, right? But like they'll be sitting there, they'll record the whole fucking show and then post it on their YouTube the next day. I
You know
fucking
what?
hate
It's
that.
all about business. That's business these days. People are just trying to get paid.
Mm,
Yeah, they are because the more views you get, the more money you get, the more this, the more that. People are willing to actually waste their time doing that,
right, but the
you
only thing is
know.
YouTube don't really pay them really that good unless you're
But people
getting millions of
most
views.
don't know that. But the thing is, it's all about views though.
Yeah.
The more views and subscribers you get, the more it grows. It's like that. But I just feel like everybody's just trying to get a side hustle. Like I don't know this.
Well, you got to have a
I
side
have
hustle
a
to the side hustle.
yes, I know. That's the crazy part. A side hustle to the side hustle.
Yep.
Like I think there is no such thing as career anymore to me. You know what I think that we all do
What do we
each
do?
day is hunt and forage. That's what the fucking shit is called.
You say we're like fucking Yogi Bear looking
Yeah,
for like
like, this
snacks
is
in a picnic
this
basket.
a career does not look like the way that the world looks now. People trying to get money. Everybody's hustling everything. We're just gathering up and foraging and hunting and whatever we can do to survive. That's it. That's how it fucking looks to me.
Oh
It really
man.
does. Like nothing is a career. When somebody tells me, "Oh yeah, I'm a lawyer," I'm like, "Okay, cool. You like being a lawyer? Yeah, but I do this on the side." And I'd be like, "You know what? You know what? Fuck it. This just you're not a lawyer. You're just a hustler, okay?"
Well, I'm interested. I'm very interested to see what our guest is going to say tonight about this topic because, you know, he's been making beats and producing for all kinds of artists um, throughout everywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to getting to know him and his catalog. And you know, I've actually worked with him as well. My boy Tone Gotti and I, that you know, we've done a couple tracks with some of his music, and I actually got like 3 or 4 more beats. So I'm looking forward to writing to. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up and bring him on, man. This dude's been putting in mad work all through the industry.
Yes,
If
yes,
you haven't got
yes.
a beat from this cat, then what the fuck are you doing? You're like sleeping. You need to like get up onto that rock and holler at him, man. This dude right here putting in mad work. Shout out to my boy Chillz Beatz. Do we got you on live?
Hope he didn't freeze.
Can we hear you? Can we hear you?
I can hear you.
All
All right,
right,
we
there we
gotcha.
go. We gotcha.
I gotcha.
So, as you can hear, we're talking about the YouTube. You've been making the beats for a very long time and doing your thing. And shout outs to that. What is it? So when it comes to the YouTube revenue stream, how does that work for artists and producers?
It all just boils down to getting monetized.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know when you get monetized, you got to have a certain amount of subscribers and you got to have a certain amount of time
Okay.
under your belt.
Oh, okay.
Once you meet that threshold, they switch it up every day now because there's a lot of people making a lot of money off YouTube. So they switch up the thresholds and they give you flags too. Like if you get flagged, they could demonetize your channel. They could shut your channel down. So they just make it so strict now that you got to be on pins and needles.
Oh
But
wow.
once you get yourself monetized, a lot of people don't know, but you got to take advantage of your time that you got.
Okay.
So why make a 3-minute video when you can make a 10-minute video and maximize on your ads? That's how
That's
you make your
true.
money.
That's true. That's very true. Cause I know when I had the YouTube up and running, like a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and Google AdSense was like they were starting to send a little bit, you know, a little check here or there, a little $100 or whatever, and it was like every other month. So like they did it like the analytics were like every other month that they were cashing me out, but they were waiting until I got a certain amount of views. But it just still seems like in comparison, like you got to get millions and millions of views to see any kind of real money. Would that be a fair assessment?
It just all boils down to consistency.
Okay.
Chills, do you have
Can you hear
a
me clear?
YouTube channel?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can hear you good.
No, at the time I don't. My daughter's the one that's gonna be running her channel here shortly.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Nice.
Well, chill. You know what? Tell us about yourself.
Yes, please do.
I'm born. I was born and raised in Hartford, Connecticut. From Hartford, Connecticut, I went to Chicago. From Chicago, I came over to Michigan when I was roughly like 6 years old, and I was in Michigan, Pontiac, Michigan, practically all my life.
Wow.
Um, I've been here in Vegas for about 4 years now.
You know what? How do you
So,
like Vegas compared to Michigan?
um, you get 3 months of hell. Like literally, and that's an understatement. It's been over 110 degrees in the past month.
I heard the heat
Wow.
index is fucking in bananas. Like they said, there's over 280 million people already that are suffering from a heat wave, and that's not even including like the countries. Like if you go to like India and Africa are like just
Scalding hot right
yeah,
now.
it's
The
crazy.
thing is, it's so hot in here. I don't even know how people could be homeless. I don't
Wow.
even see how somebody could be on drugs. I was sober up. That's how hot it is. It is that hot.
Damn.
Wow,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So it's been 110 plus for the past, like I said, month, and it ain't
Wow.
letting up anytime soon. We get 3 months that it's 110 plus, but the difference is it's dry heat. It's not
Wow.
humid.
And see how here we're getting all the ash. So like on our way out to the
We're getting
studio,
it too. We getting the California fires over here.
oh
It's
sh
real
Oh yeah,
cloudy
I
out here.
forgot
yeah,
about
you
that.
guys are too because you get a lot of dry air out there. Oh shit. Damn. So,
So, oh,
But
oh, go ahead. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead. I didn't
I was
interrupt
gonna
you.
say. So, Chills, where do you get your love of music from?
man, I've always had a passion for music. I remember I used to get whooped at 3 years old because I used to play with my mama eight tracks and records and vinyls with headphones on.
Yeah.
So it's music always been instilled in me since I was little. I've always
Nice,
had a passion for music. I was always harmonizing. I was bobbing my head, dancing. I was always into music.
So
You
nice.
know, and
did you do like the not to interrupt, but did you do like the talent shows and stuff? I'm guessing like in the schools and shit, like when it came time to get on the
no,
showcase.
it was actually a hidden talent.
Really?
I was at lunch, and the guys started beating on the tables,
Okay.
and guys used to have little ciphers and freestyles at lunch. And one day, I just happened to jump in a cipher, and
Really?
people looked at me like, "Whoa, he can actually go." That's a hidden
Wow.
talent.
Nice.
So it got to the point where I kept on. It became a routine, and I would always get in trouble because everywhere I was, there was a guy doing beats, and it was people following up trying to rap. So I would always get blamed for it.
Okay.
And one particular day, one guy started throwing jabs at me, trying to freestyle battle. And I was known for rebuttals. I was known for using whatever the guys uses on me against them to
Oh
prove
yeah.
that it was
Wow.
pure freestyle.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where I was killing guys so bad that I would never forget. It was one particular day, one guy was throwing jabs at me, trying to call me out, and I was chilling. I wasn't even in the mood. And people started hyping me up. They came and sat by me, started being on the table, and the guy started going at me. And I started going at him so bad that Mac Myron stood up like, man, this nigga's so cold. I'm gonna start calling them chills.
Shout out to
I
Mac
love
Myron,
that.
man. He's doing his thing out
I
So
there too.
once
love
he said
that.
that chills, everybody started calling me chills.
I
And
love
it
that
just stuck to me.
story. I
That's
love
dope.
that. I love that story. That is like a great
So
origin story. That is excellent.
So like
I will
when I'm sorry, go
go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So when you were making your like beats, like what did you first start out with? Like what was one of your first instruments, one of your first things that you used when you were making your beats? Like what was the do you remember the
Fruity
drum machine,
Loops.
the keyboard? Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. I
Re-
started with like Fruity Loops 4.
Really?
Wow.
And everybody was using the Sony PlayStation generator to make their beats. I was I was I was the odd one out that was using Fruity Loops.
Yes, they were. I knew a couple cats that were using that MTV music generator. I actually bought a couple beats from a cat, Lestat, that was making them off the generator.
Jay Lestat was a
Yeah,
part of my crew.
yeah, yes, he
For real?
was. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I thought I told.
Fort Knox.
Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. See, I don't with Jason, I don't
It was it
know
was
how big
it
the whole
was
rap thing
Pro.
goes.
Believe it or not, it was Pro.
Uh huh.
I know you familiar with Pro,
Yep.
Detroit.
Yep.
Pro, Logic, Project Logic,
No shit.
Jarrell, Nina Raw, J Dollar, Jay Lestat, Jesse Williams,
Yup.
went by Just Incredible, and Royale, the King,
Wow. You know what's crazy? I was just
and,
talking
and my
about.
and my baby brother Tech.
Wow. I was really talking about Nina Raw the other day, actually, because Kathy just met Nina Raw. We went to one of her girlfriend's birthdays. And
Oh, Margot's
yeah,
birthday.
Margot's birthday. And they had, like, across from the YMCA, they got like a little a spot that they throw gigs at now, like little events. And who popped up and like sat down with us like the whole time we were there, Nina. So it was really cool to catch
Yeah,
up
she
with her.
good people's man. That's my sister right there, man.
Yeah, she got good heart, man.
We go way back.
Yeah, I actually
Real
got.
good people's man.
I was looking at a video clip last night on the hard drive I got, one of my small hard drives, and I got footage of her at the Mill Street performing. So it's dope,
That's what's
man.
up.
So you used Fruity Loops. What did you use? Obviously, you used probably the MPC as well, right? The MPC 2000, MPC 3000.
Fruity Loops. No, believe it or not, I don't know how to play a keyboard.
Are you
I don't know how to
serious?
play piano.
Really?
I've always wanted to learn. I've always wanted to learn how to play a piano and a guitar.
Dude, if you learned
I
that,
actually, I actually invested in a keyboard,
okay.
and the keyboard sat around collecting dust for like 2 years. And it was a younger gentleman that wanted to make beats. He was inspired by me, was motivated. He wanted to do music,
Yep.
and I pretty much gave it to him, for little to nothing.
Oh, that's the love, man.
It was
That's
like a
love.
$500 keyboard. I think I gave it to him for like $50 or something just to get him started.
Wow.
So I've always showed love and passion with music. I done met a lot of good people.
Yeah.
I done connected with a lot of people, all type of genres of music, all type of age groups, all type of ages.
Yeah, tell us some of the artists that
I've
you've
learned
worked
a lot.
with. Like, you've worked with a lot of different artists. I might not be familiar with some, but like tell me, some.
Man, the only two legends that I did not get to work with is Coop the Real and Cutter.
Oh,
Rest in
okay.
peace,
I
Cutter
actually
Keys.
Did you
Cutter
know?
Keys. I actually handed him a disc full of beats before
Yeah.
he passed away. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
I tell you,
And
everybody's connected. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
Cutter was a good
so,
kid, man. He was a good kid.
but I've worked with everybody. Everybody that's somebody. I worked with Nina Salas. God rest her soul. Jay Hustle.
Okay.
Johnny Dangerous. Cy Young. Bad News Jones. One Below. Rose Spit. K Scheming. B. Lachey. Titty Boy Nate. Nirvana Nash. Nasty Nash. Pro. Man, you name it. Rock. Hustle.
It's a lot of artists. Woo!
Yeah.
T. Kruger. It's so many people, man. It's just a blessing, man. I done been able to work with so many artists. Project Logic. I got some with him. Authentic MC. Man, it's just Fatal, King Fatal. Me and him did 60 songs in 1 year.
Wow. 60?
I've worked with yeah. I produced every single one of them. He was a younger artist. I took him under my wing. I met him when he was 14.
Okay.
He's like 30 now.
Wow.
I took him under my wing and just helped him develop. He also worked with me. I wasn't always great on my mixing. My production wasn't always good, but as I kept on experimenting and learning, he was the artist that I was building and working with for a long time.
Nice.
You know what?
So
I do have to ask, because you're a producer and a beat maker and all that stuff. I don't know much about this music stuff, but I do like to ask, like, because when I watch Jason make an album and get the beat from somebody, he always like plays it first and he always puts like a vision together. How do your musical visions look? Like when you're first like thinking about a beat that you want to make, what does that look like? Like what inspires you?
Me is what can I do to make it different? What can I do to add that Chillz feel to it?
Nice.
Like I might hear a new Little Baby track and I'm like, this beat is dope. I will take it upon myself to dissect his track, relay his drums, and then make it my own with my own melody or my own sample.
Nice.
That's how I've always stayed relevant because I mix genres, I mix different styles, and I'm always open to learn new styles. That's why my resume is so extensive. I don't work with so many artists because I don't stay to one lane. I could take a boom bap, and make it gutter and gritty, or I could take a trap beat and make it soulful. Or I could take Little Baby type vibes and add a sexy R&B vibe to it. So it's just I like mixing styles up, but just adding that feel, that organic vibe where people are like, bro, this is dope, this is different, I never heard this.
Yes.
And it's just that's why I'm always constantly working. I've been for the past 5-6 years. I make 5 to 10 beats a day. I
Yeah.
might not upload every day, but I'm just dedicated, and I make so many beats. And when I upload, I don't take it to offense when people are like, oh, I don't like that beat, or they pass up or sleep on a beat, because not every beat is for every artist.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
very true.
exactly. I love that.
versatile.
That's very true.
That's so true. So true.
Yeah, because
And
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
and then a lot of people fail to realize is I was a rapper turned producer. So every beat that
Oh.
I take an incentive like I'm rapping to it. I
Yeah.
take pride in making my beats. I take pride in putting that tag on there. I'm not just gonna give somebody some mediocre work.
Yeah.
If I'm not happy with it, I'm not putting my tag on it, let alone charge it.
Oh yeah.
So I take pride in what I do. And right now I got a whole EP that's about to drop that I did with an artist out here named Easy Raps.
Okay.
It's mixed and mastered by an engineer named Saint, he's Grammy nominated, and he's got multiple platinum plaques. He done mixed a lot of people in the industry.
Okay.
He mixed our EP. So I got a 7-track so far. She wants to do probably another 1 or 2, but I got a whole EP with her. I got 2 EPs that I got of my own, no features.
Really?
And then me and my girl Ebony, we got, which is Easy Raps. Me and her we recorded probably like 18, 20 songs.
Nice.
So we just gonna be hitting y'all with single after single after single. So all the beats that got slept on over the years, a lot of people will overlook my beats. I will upload so much and they will get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
My timeline.
Yep.
So I got beats that get overlooked that are 7 months old, 8 months old, and it's because I upload so much. So it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Of staying relevant.
Because it goes to the bottom of the algorithm. Like when you put it up there, it keeps going to the bottom. Yeah, that's true.
But what I'm starting to do now is these beats that are getting slept on, I'm going to the studio with 20, 30 beats at a time. I tell Easy, pick a beat. She'll pick a beat and we'll write on the spot. We'll write the song right on the spot, and we'll re-record. We'll go ahead and record the song right on the spot.
That's dope.
So every time we go to the studio, we do a minimum of 3. When I tell you we follow the true roots of hip hop, that's what we do. I'll make 10 beats tonight, and I go to the studio tomorrow, and I'll write a song to it on the spot and record on the spot.
Nice.
When you hear this EP, y'all gonna be amazed because we showed a plethora of different styles, different versatility, and different vibes, just to show the artistry.
Okay.
Not every track sound the same. I'll go from up tempo to a down south type vibe to a hip hop vibe. It's just all over the place, but it's very consistently dope.
I feel that because a lot of artists, and I'm sure you can vouch for this. There's a lot of artists right now that they kind of get, like you said, you try to do something a little bit different and branch out in your own lane. But a lot of artists, they tend to maybe they just get used to rapping that particular style. They get in that They get in that box and they don't know how to get out of it, and they get so used to it. It's like, for example, Jim Carrey, right? He's an actor, but he's also an artist at the end of the day because they kind of tried to stereotype him as being, just in living color, being this funny dude, but then he started branching out. But he didn't want to stay in that box. And that's what it takes these artists today is they got to branch out with different producers like yourself and, Donnie Knotts and the Tex, because Tech makes dope-ass beats too, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it takes the artists to really explore is, like you said, get with different genres, whether it's R&B, whether it's metal, whether it's industrial, whether it's jazz. And, you have a lot of soulful influences. What I love about your tracks is, if I would say, I'll give you an idea. Like I remember one time I was hitting you up and I said something about, I'm looking for something like an old school R&B kind of vibe. And then you hit me back with that Key Sweat, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just
that beat. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Chillz made that beat. I love that song. I do.
We actually did that at Tone's, his uncle's crib, Uncle Jimmy. And, went in the garage. I don't know if you ever got to go over there, but he got the little garage studio up in there where they invite people up in there and they party. And they have half the block up in there. and we performed it live, man, and the crowd loved it. So I mean, thank you for that. And what I love about your music
So,
is that you always incorporate that into it. Like you said, you custom make it for each artist. You're not just trying to make the same sound. And I think that's what it
mhm.
takes to be, a contender in this industry is you gotta be able to branch out. You gotta be able to get out of that box.
And I think, and the thing is, I give all God the glory. It's a God given talent,
Amen.
But the thing is, it's just I always, try to make myself to the point where I don't box myself in. That's why I've been relevant and I've had longevity with my career. I've been doing this for 20 years,
Yes.
So for me to still, I'm four, I've been in Vegas for 4 years. I'm almost 2,000 miles away, and I'm still a battery pack to the Pontiac scene.
Yes.
And
Yes,
it's
you
amazing.
are.
And I
Yes,
say
you
that
are.
as you know, I say that as, but I've gotten phone calls from Pro. He told me like, bro, you ain't here, but you here.
Yeah.
He said, I seen a show. He said there was 8 different artists, and each one of them had your beats. He said I heard at least 12 of your beats
Damn.
tonight. You know what I'm saying? So it was just very humbling. Lyric Bell, that's another artist that's real slept on. She can sing and rap.
What's her name?
Me and her got a Lyric Bell.
Lyric Bell. Okay.
Me and her
Nice.
got a whole EP together. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So I got a lot of music that's unreleased that hasn't came out yet. Fella, you know what I'm saying? Feature Lee got something from me. Nirvana Nash, like I said, it's just so many people that I've been working with behind the scenes that it's gonna be crazy. That's why it's like it's a love and hate situation with me. You got some people that show love and you got some people that hate. I got some people that literally I've seen them jump in people inbox and they've been showing me screenshots like don't buy beats from Chillz. He
Wow.
don't make his
Wow.
beats. He do bad business. And half the time it be people that either I did great business with and they did some wrong and I stopped dealing with them, or they don't do music at all.
Yep.
And
Wow.
it's weird, but I don't feed into the hate. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up at in their career, because if you focus on the 10 people hating on you or the 100 people hating on you, instead of focus on the 10 people that really like you and rock with
Yes.
you, it's a slap to their face. So
That
that's
is
why I don't
true.
entertain any of it.
And it
Especially if
motivates
I
you.
considered you, yeah, if I considered you a friend at a time, if I broke bread with you, if I sat down with you, if I met your parents, I would never in my life disrespect you, no matter how much disrespect you show towards me. And that's just me as a man, because I want you to eat just as much as me. The only difference is you're not eating at my table.
Yeah.
Ooh, amen.
I
Say
feel
that.
that.
Please say
So
that. Say that.
I
Please
feel
say
that.
that. Oh my
So
gosh.
that's my attitude. I don't shut down anybody. If somebody want beats, if I can't bring, it's hard for me not to be able to fit what they're looking for. I got a higher success rate when it comes to working with artists because of my versatility.
Yes.
But if somebody looking for a certain sound, I don't got no problem pushing over. Hey, y'all go ahead and check out Lex. Lex makes some dope beats too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, go ahead and hit up Bubby.
Man,
it's
shout
enough
out to
for
Bub.
everybody to eat.
Yes.
That's another thing. I've been co-signed by some of the legends.
Yeah.
Willie Graphics, God rest his soul. I got his co-sign. Will Black, I got his co-sign.
Yeah.
Bubby, I got his co-sign, and One Below.
I
So
always wondered. So, not to cut. If you can hold that thought 1 second, how did you and Big Will? How did you guys meet? Like, how did that come about? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he actually was connected to my in-laws.
okay.
He used to be working out at the studio over there at the house, and then me and him ended up crossing paths because I was looking for a studio.
Ah.
And I never forget, Willie came up and I went to his studio and I told him, how much he charged an hour. I think he said like 50 an hour. I said, bet. I came through.
Oh
I
my.
brought a beat. He started his computer and I recorded a song all the way through. I'm
Nice.
talking about I did my intro to verse to hook to verse to hook to outro all in one take. I didn't punch in on the hooks. I didn't punch in on the verses. He looked at me like, what the hell? And I went ahead
Wow.
and did the stacks and I did my ad-libs and then I sat down and I said, how much I owe you? He said, bro, just give me $10. It took me longer to start on my computer to record you.
You know what,
And
Chillz,
then after
as
that
you
was just all love.
you know what, Chillz, as you do say that, like, you were co-signed by, by Will. I think you and Jason both are. You two, I like this is like an honor. This is kind of cool. You two both have his ashes.
Yeah.
You two are both. That
Mhm.
is like such a spiritual thing.
I didn't, crazy thing,
I
Kathy,
just
I
thought
didn't
about that
expect that either.
literally. I just thought about that. Like
Yeah.
that is such a blessing. Like I'm on the like I'm talking to you both and you're talking about Will and then how you two both have his ashes.
Yeah. And the crazy thing too, and I know Chills,
I'm a,
like when we went there, we didn't expect, like we didn't even know that was going down. Like I didn't know that was going down. I don't know if you knew, but like when we went there for the,
I didn't know they was giving us ashes.
yeah, I did not at all.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Um, Me and Willie, I was recording in his studio. I recorded my whole album in his studio,
Hmm.
but Will got sick, so Will couldn't mix and master my project. And he was like, "Come on, bro, let's mix you up your tracks." I think he knew that he was, bad. I didn't know how bad it was. I'm like, "Will, just take care of yourself, bro. When you get better, we'll go ahead and do it." I kept on pushing it along. He's like, "No, come on, bro. We mix your songs, blah blah blah." And then I never forget, my bro DDG ended up inviting me to California. He called me out of the blue, like, "Bro, I need you to come out." And that boy never asked me for anything. So I'm like, "Say less." I put my PTO time in, and I ended up shooting out to California. And my bro checked out my beats. I'm sitting in his rave. He played his beat. He told me, he was like, "Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you." He was like, "Your beats are dope. You got real dope production." He said, "But I'm in the industry now. Your quality isn't all the way there. Your mixing is not up to par." So he picked me up all the way up here to drop me down here. And I kind of like was bummed out. And he looked at me. He was like, "What do you need?" He said, "I'll buy you whatever you need. You need speakers, you need a computer, whatever you need, I will buy you the equipment." And I looked at him and I smiled. I said, "No, bro, I got it." He said, "Well, when do you leave?" I said, "I leave tonight." He was like, "You sure you don't need us?" I said, "No." He said, "So what you gonna do?" I said, "I ain't sleeping tonight." So I jumped on a plane and I went home. And I jumped on the beats. I started making beats. I started going through my beats, started revamping them. I watched every YouTube video on how to mix and master and all that, and I couldn't get it right. D Fresh, my homie D Fresh, shout out to D Fresh. He called me out of the blue, like, "Yo, bro, what's he was like, how things going?" I said, "Man, he said my beats ain't hitting hard enough, bro." He said, "Well, bro, you do know if you turn your kicks up and you can let them peak on an individual channel, as long as they don't peak on a master." I said, "What? So why you didn't tell me that sooner?" Click. So I stayed up. I mixed 20 beats. I shot them all to his email. Went to sleep probably 7 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, DDG called me. "Bro, what the fuck did you do?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "These beats sound great. What the fuck did you do?" I said, "I didn't go to sleep last night." He said, "I'm using this beat." And I looked at him. I was like, "You bullshit. You just said that." He said, "I'm serious." 2 days later, he posted a story on IG on his Wraith playing the beat, bobbing his head. He was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm about to fuck this one up." I'm like, "Damn, maybe he is serious." A day later, he hit me up. "Hey, your song is done." I was still discouraged. I'm like, "You need me to track out the beat, get you all the stem files?" He said, "No, bro, your mix is perfect. I recorded right off your MP3.
Wow.
So I was shocked, and I was at a natural high. I get home, and next thing you know, I get a call from Willie. Because Willie, like prior to me leaving, Willie was like, "Man, I want you to make it, bro." He was like, "Yo, mixing and all that into par, bro. Whatever I can do to help you." He said, "If I got to mix a beat, I'm willing to help you and guide you and help you out as much as I can." He's like, "I want you to make it."
That's
And then
real.
Willie, and I ended up calling Willie prior to me going to California. I
Hmm.
couldn't get a hold of Willie. Next year, I get a phone call when I come back from Cali. When I posted the post that I got the placement with him, Willie calls me. He's like, "Ha, ha, ha, ha. So you did it, dog. You got it." So I'm like, "Man," I was like, "I've been trying to call you this and this." And "I know, man, but I'm so happy for you. You got that placement. I told you could do it, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Man, I was trying to call you." He was like, "Man," he's like, "I know. Still signal up here at this hospital."
Mm.
And I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, I've been in the hospital. They had to cut it to my brain. And, I've been up here for about a week and a half. That's why you ain't been able to get a hold of me."
Mm.
So that just shows you what type of heart that he had and the passion he had to being a good friend and how much passion he had towards his music.
Yeah.
He in the hospital bed with his head cut open, and he calling me, congratulate me about getting a placement.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there is one of the reasons why I go as hard as I do, because I made a promise to myself and Willie that I was gonna make something out of it.
I feel
And
that.
that's why I take pride, and that's why I'm always going. I've had other producers, oh, you doing too much. Slow down. You post too many beats. You're going to get watered down. And little do they know, I was only posting 1/3 of what I was actually making.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's crazy because people are judgmental and they talk down on me or critique my work, and they don't even know how much work I put into it. Being married with kids, working. You see, I'm in a semi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand that when I was in Michigan before I came to Vegas for 5 years straight, I was making 5 to 10 beats every single day, even working 80 hours a week, even with a wife and with 2 kids.
Damn. Woo,
You know
that's a hard working man. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's hard work.
So my beats changed my life. My beats changed my life. My beats made a major part on me being able to make the move to come out here in the West Coast with my family.
Wow.
You know, and I had mixed people. I had some people that was happy for me. I had some people that showed love. Then I had some people that hated on me the moment I left. They showed their true colors. The hate and animosity they had in their heart towards me after I left.
Yeah.
But when I was there, it was completely different.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
how
it's
it
just
always
like,
is.
as a producer, people see the ups. They don't see the downs.
Yep.
I've had hard drives break with 3,000 beats in them.
Mm.
I had computers completely fry out on me. I done lost everything and stayed up at night. I'm at the table crying because I done lost 1,500 beats, including my client's beats.
Mm.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to bounce back. I wipe my tears. I go ahead and get on the internet, get the program again, and jump right back on the beats. Within a week, I had 100 beats. You know what I'm saying? Like the last 2 hard drives broke. I had probably 3,500 beats within those 2 hard drives. Both of the hard drives broke. Right now, I'm at 800 beats.
Serious?
Wow, you are so inspiring, Chillz.
Yes, you
you
really
are so inspiring.
You really are, man.
You are so inspiring.
You make me want to dig up like keyboard, drum machine, something like for real.
You make me like want to work even harder.
Yeah.
You know that even when you fall, you just get back up. And I've been told that before by Jason a lot in the past.
You know what's ironic is one of the beats that I got, another one of the tracks I got from you was a song that we did called "Get Back Up" with Tone, and the whole chorus is the whole message is like, I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do. And I made choices in my life, but I don't have to prove shit to you. I stumble and I fall, and I get back up and do what I gotta do. And that's just like, that's a daily affirmation. That's a message that anyone can take and apply because we do. We, as human beings, that's what we do.
Relatable.
Yes, we fall.
It's relatable.
Yes, exactly. And that's what your music brings is like when I heard that track and I heard the like little piano feel in the background, I was like, oh, I'm about to go in on this. And I remember a lot of times, I don't know if you know this, and I'm sure you could probably relate to this as well, is sometimes you'll have like an idea and you're not in the studio at the moment. You might be in the truck right now, right? And you're like, you know what, let me go put this in the phone real quick. And you might just hum a harmony or a melody and you make a beat off of that, right?
Well, believe it or not, me being in this semi that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
I'm driving stick shift.
Okay.
Stick shift, and I got a long truck.
Yeah.
I be on the freeway. I throw my speaker. I got a JBL speaker. I hang it up, and I throw a beat on, and I be writing verses while I'm driving the truck.
Are you serious?
Damn.
I open up the notepad, and I'll type in a line, and then I stop at the light. I write another line. Then I go to get loaded. I'm sitting there waiting to get loaded. I'm finished. Like, I'll write a whole song in a shift sometimes.
That's dope.
Wow,
That's between
dope.
driving and all that. And I go to the studio and I knock the songs out. Like, I got 2 EPs worth right now, probably 14 songs that I done written in the past month or 2 off of just sitting in this truck. I'll make a beat, come to work, write to it. So that's what I've been doing. So, like, this next project's going to be very personal.
Mm-hmm.
This next project I'm dropping, I'm 39 years old, never dropped a project.
Yeah, no.
I've been a vessel. I've been a battery pack to a lot of rap artists.
Uh-oh, you're cutting out. Hold on. There you go.
I done, work with a lot of artists. I done help a lot of artists get, master their sound or find their sound, and I got a couple artists, like I said, that got 10 EPs worth of beats, and they just dropping back to back to back, and it's just like, it's amazing But now I took the time to sit back, and I was going to the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and I got my passion back. And like I said, I got my first EP that I'm dropping with Easy Raps, which I'm gonna shoot you some tracks so you can check them out.
Definitely.
Before it been released. And I went and got baptized in April
Okay.
Yes,
23rd,
you did. Yes, yes, yes.
and
Yes.
I
Congratulations.
switched my life around.
Yeah.
I switched my life around, and I'm doing God fearing music.
Hey,
I'm
ain't
no
nothing
longer
wrong.
doing worldly music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
So even though this EP that's dropping right now is on my worldly side,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was already recorded, time and effort, mixing and mastering, all that. I can't stop that.
Yeah.
But right now, what I'm working on, I got a whole gospel rap album.
Really.
I'm gonna make it cool for people to preach the gospel.
I like that. I really do
So
because I don't know if you knew this, but when I was younger, I was in like semi-independent living, foster care type setting, group homes, whatnot, and I was in a foster home, and so I got in real heavy into the Christian rap scene when I was going to the school because I had switched up and was going to. I went from Mount Clemens High School, and then I went to like a Christian private school. Kind of was, how it is. You're younger, you cutting up in school, whatnot. And so I went to a private school, and I was crazy because they had so many different like great artists that I never heard of. Like DC Talk, that was kind of poppy, but then you had SFC, Soldiers for Christ, Gospel Gangsters, that was from the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. And Gospel Gangsters is like they sound like someone you'd hear on the radio right now. I mean, they were dope. They had like
mhm.
that old West Coast, kind of SIBO kind of feel with the music. You know what I mean? Because the West Coast, one thing about Vegas and California is
and
they
that,
always got that
and
sound.
that's the thing. Like I've literally sat down. Like I've literally sat down with my prayer group, and I rapped a song to them.
Okay.
And you would have thought I was at a smack battle. I'm
Really?
talking, they what say it again, all excited and all that. So it's just, and then my projects is something personal and dear to me. So I'm producing the whole project,
Nice.
like from the beginning to the end. The most I got on this first EP, the solo EP that I got, is 2 hooks
Okay.
from Easy Raps. She gonna sing because she can sing and rap. I got her singing on the hook, and then I got her rapping on the hook. But the whole project is all me,
Well,
and it's just pure passion.
when you release it, I'm old school, so I gotta get the. Hopefully, you get some hard copies pressed for the OGs like ourselves. Be like, a lot of cats right now are
I'm planning
doing.
on. I'm even thinking about going vinyl. Probably doing a couple vinyls too.
Oh, you already know I cop one. Yes, definitely.
So I'm
Um,
thinking about doing. I'm probably thinking about doing like 20 vinyl, and probably see what 100 CDs do.
you know
And
who actually just announced that they got a new album coming out of Detroit. Dude hasn't been, he's been working with Kid Rock and DJing and doing tours and shit. And low key, he got a fucking album coming out September 22nd. Our boy Paradigm.
that's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah, he got an album called Period, and he did the same thing, like with the vinyl, and then you get the digital. So yeah, a lot of the cats right now are coming out to work with this shit. So I want to see that because I was actually talking to Kathy about this the other night. That's what it's gonna take. The producers and the artists got to take their art back, and what I mean by that is. Yeah, you can get digital. That's cool too. Because you're gonna get that worldwide, universal, everyone hearing your music, but to actually have something tangible, physical in your possession, a CD, a cassette, vinyl, like there's nothing like throwing that
Well,
As
record.
long as you're dealing with human beings, we respond to the physical touch of
Yes,
something.
yes,
It still
well,
exists. Grassroots approach still exists. We can't let technology take that away. And I think
that
technology is trying to get us to take away the whole physical aspect of things and have us like all in our devices versus on each other.
that's that's a whole nother topic. But that's how a lot
yes,
of labels are controlling the masses and controlling the money flow.
yes, they are.
Because the thing is, that's how they control, and they control their money. And they control their artists.
Yep.
Why you think they eliminated the CD player? Why you
Oh,
think
without a doubt.
they're doing it all digital now because they want their cut? An
Yep.
artist used to be able to come up with 1,000 copies and sell them out of their CD. I mean, out of their trunk, and make their money.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of people have gotten away from the roots of that. But there's a lot of artists that still do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That doing vinyls, that doing CDs and all that, because that's where the currency is at. They're
Yep.
trying to find every way to stop currency. Why you think they're trying to stop the paper?
Yep.
They're
That's
trying to make
Trying
true.
to
it all
stop
digital
money.
now.
Yep.
They
They've
really,
been desensitizing all of us.
yeah, they
They're
Yeah.
really,
desensitizing all of us. Why you think they got Cash App and PayPal and
yep,
Zelle?
Yep.
They're making it convenient.
yeah,
Yep. And so
that's
we
They're
very
don't
doing that.
feel
true.
our
You
so we
can't
don't feel our money anymore.
Yeah,
you
that's.
can't even go to McDonald's and they don't even have a register. You got to order out of a kiosk.
I heard that
They're
they have one in Florida, so they must have it out in Vegas already now. I've seen one kiosk out here in Auburn Hills, but yeah,
yeah,
that's
some
the
places
future.
ain't even taking cash no more.
I know.
Wow.
I know. I know. I
So
know. I
it's getting
know.
real out here, you know. So when it comes to my music, I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it, but I got to get some singles out here. My goal is to save some souls. My goal is to save some people,
Yeah,
you know. So I'm looking at pushing some singles before I push an album, because I got to get a message out here and get the ball rolling and change some lives and save some kids,
yeah,
you know, because nowadays all you hear in music is murder, 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 kill, kill, kill,
Yeah.
drugs,
yeah,
drugs,
Yeah.
girl this, girl that, you know, and idolism,
yeah.
you know, and it's just like it's no roots to it. It's like it's no substance in the music. It's dumbed down, you know, and it's just like a lot, you know, they doing this slut programming with these girls now. You got
Yeah,
these little girls getting slut programming when you got people like Ice Spice and Cardi B, you know, and the city girls that are glorifying their body and sex and all that. And
yep,
it's just like, it's one line that I said on one of my songs. It's crazy. I said that you got women out here that are going fix their body just to flip their body. You know,
Woo.
yeah,
the moment
Woo.
that they switch their body, they
Woo.
switch their hobbies.
Woo.
yeah,
Say it.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
So it's just like the natural woman ain't even appealing no more.
yeah,
A girl don't even feel attracted. They self-conscious. They looking at these girls with these BBLs and these flat stomachs that they're buying. You know, and it's just like, it's just taken away from the whole essence of the whole lifestyle.
yeah. It
You
is.
know, so it's just like my music has a lot of deep messages in it. It's got a lot of stuff that's going on in this world. You know, the A and the E is one particular song that I said. I said it's crazy how they hating on a man that's praying, especially when he's praying on the man that's praying. But it's crazy how an A and an E could change what I'm saying. So which type of praying are you? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you tell me which side of praying are you claiming? You got praying with an A, and you got praying with an E.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So a lot
that's
of people
true.
don't understand that sometimes the people that are next to you, they're not praying for you, they're praying on you.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
man.
and it's just crazy how a simple A and an E could be so powerful.
Yeah.
From the N
This
word.
is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To praying. And then there's a part that I said, so you tell me, are you bringing hell to Satan or are you screaming hell to Satan?
Ooh.
It's crazy how an A and E can change the roads you pave. See what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So that's the type of music that I'm doing.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
So it's
like
just
it.
like, it's realistically, it's just crazy how these words that people put out here, it could be a gift or a curse.
Yeah.
It just all
Amen.
depends on who's listening and how they're listening.
That's true because Kathy says that a lot. That words, what's that word? The phrase that you said that one time to me when I was saying certain things, and you were like, because words are spells. That's what you said.
Yes.
Words are
Words are
spells.
spells.
Words
Yeah.
are spells, and they really are. Because if you say certain things, you can uplift someone and motivate them to do the right thing in their life, and then you can turn around and flip it and be like, oh, well, go do this and take this this pill and smoke this and go do this, and like you
can
said,
you can either help or give somebody hell with your words.
yeah. That's true.
Exactly.
We went to a little short story. We went to, actually, I went. Kathy was at home relaxing, and I went to one of Tone's shows, and they had a couple artists up there, and one of the groups up there, I don't know their names, I don't even remember them, but I know when they got up there, it was just like gang this and gang that, and I'm just like, but that's the new generation. That's what they're being brainwashed to think that that's what's acceptable because they're not getting the food that we came up with. You know, the KRS Ones, the Slick Ricks, the Public Enemies. You know, there's really no like there's no Paris. I mean, remember Paris? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no kind of conscious.
The closest you get to it is J. Cole.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You get
Yep.
to it is J. Cole.
Yeah. There's not a lot of
And
that.
it's crazy because you just said it about gang. I said that on the track.
Yeah.
I said, I'm team hallelujah. I don't have to gang bang. So while you're screaming gang gang, I'm going to scream hallelujah.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
can't. You
said
already
that on the
know,
track.
man. I can't wait to hear it. That's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Like I said, I'm excited. I got 4 songs recorded and 4.5, and I got probably 5, 6 songs that I'm ready to go record right now as we speak.
Nice.
You know, so Lord willing, I'll be able to go to the studio this weekend and drop some stuff, man. But
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to hearing it, man. This interview has been just awesome. Like I don't even want it to end. We're getting like close, but it's like I don't want it to end. Like this is fucking. You know what I mean? Like, cause this is.
Because it's inspiring.
Yes, this is
no, I don't
inspiring. Like it's like for me, it's like food for the soul. You know, it's building, and like you said, it's about bringing that message out. Because right now there's a lot of homelessness. There's a lot of people. We actually our last episode we talked about how people are struggling with anxiety. You know, there's a lot of depression, a lot of suicide, a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, and people are just losing their patience. They're losing their
yeah.
mind. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, people make a mockery out of it.
Yeah.
And that's another song that I started writing yesterday. It's called Partiality.
Okay.
You know, and it's like I said something about it's a harsh reality dealing with partiality. They'll treat a rich man like he's a part of the family, but make poor excuses when the poor is excluded. It's crazy how favoritism got us more secluded.
Wow.
Because the thing is, when you look up in life, people look at a guy and see him homeless or see him dirty and all that. They'll make him sit on the other side of the room on the floor.
Yeah.
But the rich guy, they glorify him. Little do they know, that's a God-fearing man that you're talking to that's on the floor.
Yeah.
That man has a pure heart, but the guy that you glorify, you don't know that this guy's over sex trafficking, and that's why he's driving around in a Bentley.
Yeah.
That's why he's got that brand new Benz and $1,000 suit, and you glorifying him off of image.
Yeah.
And that's what the basics of this song is. How people praise, people treat people based off looks.
Yep.
To the point that they'll praise the bad like they will praise the good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's the type of message that I'm putting out there, because the whole thing is you're supposed to respect thy neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said it on another song. It's little quotes that I'm giving you. It's like they say, I respect my. I said, I love my neighbor, therefore I hug my haters until they love that I'm favored and they start to love my savior.
Ooh.
So what I'm saying? So I'm trying to lead by example. I can't be out here going to church twice a week and I'm out here getting drunk. I'm out here getting high. I'm out here not helping people. I don't glorify. I help people all the time. I've done help homeless. I done fed people. I done gave, like, I've been homeless before. I dealt with depression. I've gone through it all. So what better person to change people's lives than somebody that's been through it all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
That's why I'm taking my platform. It was already written. People fail to realize my project is called is already written. My name is Angel. The definition of angel is messenger from God.
Yeah.
A lot of people fail to realize that. That's why the project has, it was already written. My name was already written in the books. I was named Angel for a reason, to be a messenger from God. You know what I'm saying? So now that I found my niche in this music, I guarantee you the music that I drop now is going to be priceless and it's going to be timeless.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't care about making money out of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm rich in faith, not rich in paper.
I love that. Dude, that's, man, this has been a really, really good interview.
Yes, it has.
So,
very inspiring.
So as we get towards this end here, we do a thing. It's kind of like a speed round. We just do like random, like a question, and you just answer it. Like, don't think too hard about it. And then we're also gonna let you
do that, and then I'm gonna bless y'all, and I'm gonna bless y'all with a verse or two.
Okay, it sounds.
Do your speed round.
All right, let's do the speed round. Go ahead, kid.
Go ahead.
Favorite toothpaste?
Crest.
Favorite comedy of all time?
Cat Williams.
Favorite color?
Yellow.
What do you like to snack on?
I like ding dongs. Pause.
Top producers and your like favorite.
Timberland. I like Timberland because he's unorthodox and he don't sound like nobody. He's not afraid to go out of the box.
Nice. Nice.
He was ahead of his time too.
Yes, he was.
Favorite clothing.
Clothing. I like Feelers. I like classic Feelers.
Nice.
Who is your favorite Marvel or DC character?
Nightcrawler.
Nice.
Oh, I would have never
That's
thought of that.
right. Nice. That's dope. That's dope.
She's not going fast like no speed round. Favorite color?
I said it already. Yellow.
Did you? Oh, I'm fucking up.
You're
I'm
off
slipping.
too.
Favorite TV show?
I don't watch TV.
Okay, what's your favorite book?
It's programming.
What's your book?
The Bible.
All
All
right.
right.
Favorite R&B artist?
I like Donnell Jones.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
Metal band?
I like Guns N' Roses.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
And if you could write a movie, what would it be about? Like, what would the genre? Like, what would you go with it? Like, what genre would you pick?
Real life, being colorblind, the struggles of everything. My concept would be consistent of that we're all very much alike. I would rather show the real struggle in life, and people fail to realize that it's no longer mid class. You see the high class or low class. So while people too busy saying, "Oh, he's gay, he's black, he's this and that," we're all going through the same struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But we're sitting there fighting and killing each other. There's the rich getting rich, and they sitting back looking at it. Look at this dummy. This black guy killed him. This white guy over here drugged up. Blah blah blah. It's like an experiment. They putting all these drugs out on these streets. They putting all this stuff out here in the streets, and we're killing each other. And they're getting rich off of our struggles.
Mm. So you said you're gonna.
I will glorify the struggle, period, so people can still realize that we're all very much alike. We're all going through our own struggles in our own way.
Yes. Yep. I could totally see you like linking up with other people that are wanting to get that message out there and forming like a Voltron, if you will. You know what I mean? Like a Justice League of people with like-minded individuals that are trying to get that message out there, because the message needs to get out there. It really does. Like there's people that need to be saved out there. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hear some.
The camera. I might come off the camera because I'm gonna read you some new exclusive stuff, but you'll be able to hear me.
Okay.
Can you see me still?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me see. I'm gonna do 2020 vision.
2020 vision.
But it's like I said, y'all probably won't even listen when I say that I'm a Christian, but I'm on a mission with this 2020 vision. I see it so vivid. I went from being so livid, my life was so twisted, but now I'm trying to go live it without an ounce of hate or envy in my plate in order to orchestrate my life being great. Hey, God's been good to me, even when he shouldn't be. Despite seeing the hood in me, he also seen the good in me. Things that I couldn't see or wouldn't believe. It feels good when I breathe. It even feels good when I speak. I got dipped in that water and I came out polished. Now I'm seeking the knowledge like I'm back in college with my face in the Bible instead of chasing an idol, despite making some rivals that are aiming the rifles. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus, spewing up speeches, peeling off these leeches that were once sitting in the bleachers. Then the hook is like, God had a bigger plan, so I had to switch my plans. I guess he finally put me on his vision plan, because I'm seeing 2020 unlike I did in 2020, out here living worldly, chasing endless 20s. God had a bigger plan, so I had to switch my plans. I guess he finally put me on his vision plan, because I'm seeing 2020 unlike I did in 2020, because I was out here living worldly, chasing endless 20s. I said, now I see clearly, since God came near me. He really answered my call, and I ain't have to use Siri. He brought Visine to my dreams. I remember my 20s. I was chasing them 20s with my heart full of envy. My faith was empty. Now when the world tempts me, it would never end me, because my faith, I had plenty. I went from being in the Matrix to now getting LASIK. I see more. I say less. I pray more and stay blessed with a smile in my face. Cause it was a while in my days. That's why I smile when I praise like a child when he waves.
Mm.
I went from get at me to next time at me to finding God's peace and really being happy, seeing my wife's eyes while seeing my kids grow. Cause I never seen their ribs show. Cause I could say I really love life. This is my life's lesson. I gotta tell my vision like a television when I write my blessings.
Mm.
Because God had a bigger plan, so I had to switch my plans. I guess he finally put me on this vision plan because I'm seeing 2020 unlike I did in 2020 out here living worldly, chasing endless 20s. I had a bigger plan, so I switched my plans. Guess I can finally put me on this. Yeah, you know what I'm
Man,
saying.
man,
Nice.
that
Nice.
man, that was really good.
I
So,
wrote that sitting here in the semi
wow.
on the freeway in bumper to bumper traffic.
So, if anyone is not familiar or they want to get familiar with it, where can they find you at? Like, what social media do you have to where they can find you, or what kind of information? If they're looking for you, where can they find you at?
Well, right now I'm in the process. Give me a few months. I'm gonna have my first .com,
Okay.
and my .com. I'm even thinking about doing a profit free organization that I want to form off of music, which will help other kids get into music programs and keep them off the streets and actually give them a voice to express themselves, give them an outlet to be able to express what they're going through instead of bottling up depression.
Mm.
Because as of right now, I'm a voice. They're saying Dirk's the voice. That boy don't do nothing but talk about sliding and killing people. I'm going to really be a voice to speak for these kids that are going through depression, that are going through hardships, that are going through struggles, that don't have a father.
Mm.
So they feel like giving up. I didn't have a father growing up. I haven't spoke to my mother in 8 years, unfortunately.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I want to show kids that I'm human too.
Yeah.
And if I could persevere through everything, the depression, all the sadness and all that, and I'm still standing here smiling and I found a purpose, everybody has a purpose. So that's my goal. I want to have a .com. Hopefully by next year, I want to have a .com. But right now, if anybody wants to reach me, it could be on IG. Chillz Beatz, both with a Z. ChillzBeatz. And I'm looking forward to working with a lot more artists. And believe it or not, ever since I took my walk with Christ, I've been linking up with a lot of Christian rappers.
Oh, I can
There's
bet.
a lot of people out here that's doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it ain't all about the money. It ain't all about the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing God's work.
Yeah.
So if I know that God gonna bless me abundantly if I'm helping spread the gospel.
I feel that, man. This man, thank you so much. I'm glad that I reached out to you, be saying, because we'll lose touch for a second, but we always stay in touch. So, you're working, I'm working, but we always stay in touch. And I'm just glad that you were able to do this.
You don't have to explain what's already understood.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing a lot of people fail to realize. If it's love, it's unconditional love when it comes to me.
Yes.
I could go 5 years and not talk to you and I cross paths with you and there's going to be hugs and daps like we
All
just
day.
hung out last night.
All day.
And that's how it is. It's hard to find genuine people nowadays, and people will walk around with so much resentment, so much hate in their blood, and they fail to realize they cut their own blessings that way. I even show love to my enemies.
Yeah.
I pray for my enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I had a guy making fun of my situation, knowing that I was homeless, knowing I was going through a divorce, knew that I was going through so much.
Mm.
And he took it upon himself to drop a diss track and speak on my
Serious?
situation.
Wow.
Serious?
And it was an artist that I looked out for and showed love and gave beats to when nobody wanted to work with him.
Wow.
But the thing is, God has a sense of humor. Now he's dealing with hardship. Now he's dealing with homelessness.
Yeah.
But instead of sitting there and doing what he did and kicking him while he down, I'm going to pray for him to get back up.
Yeah, build him back up.
That's the difference between me and most other people.
Mm.
You don't ever see me on live arguing with nobody. You'll never see me knocking nobody. You'll never see me tagging nobody.
Yeah.
If I ain't posting my kids, if I ain't promoting, my beats,
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I'm on.
Well, you already know
So-
when you come out this way, we definitely gonna have to link up, get some lunch, chop it up,
Definitely, and vice versa.
I
When
want
y'all when
to.
y'all decide to come out here,
We need to.
if y'all do decide to come out, you got to come out here like October when it start cooling off.
That's what I was telling Kathy. If we come, we're gonna go later in the year because there's no way you could come early. It's like
Yeah,
crazy
if you
hot
come
right.
out anywhere from May to September, it's hell. But if you come out here October, February, in the winter out here,
Yeah.
most of your wear is a hoodie. You're
Yeah.
not wearing no coats.
Really.
So people be like, why would you go out there? It's too hot. But then you looking up and you guys are scraping your windows and throwing on turtlenecks and masks and all that. I'm walking around in hoop shorts and a t-shirt on Christmas.
Oh man, that reminds me when I was in Florida. When I was a kid, Christmas Day was like 72 degrees. Oh my God, I miss those.
So yeah, man. So trust me, when y'all come out this way, y'all let me know. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
I'll show y'all a little hospitality, show y'all around, tell you what places to go to, what places not to go to, what's
Yeah.
good restaurants.
Okay.
There's always something to do out here. You got indoor water parks, like they got slides that you go through at the Mandalay Bay where you sliding through pools with sharks.
Really?
They got
Wow.
the Stratosphere, the tallest building out here. They got thrill rides on top of the building.
Oh
The
wow.
building is almost 1,000 feet in the air. You can bungee jump off of that place.
Wow.
It's a lot of stuff. They got wax museums. They got zip lining. You name it, they got all kind of stuff to do out here. You have something to do. So if you do decide to come out here, you got to make plans ahead of time, do your homework. So when you get here, you orchestrate everything. It's just to be freestyling and walking and killing time just doing that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot to do out here. It's fun. You can
Nice.
jump on a helicopter and get a tour over the city.
Wow.
I'd love
They'll
to do
take you to
that.
the Grand Canyon.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
What shows this
There's
is
a lot of
this
stuff to
this
do.
has been like that sounds like fun too. What Kathy's over there meditating. She's like really envisioning the Vegas trip. I can already see she over there like she's you're envisioning, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is manifesting. So look, man, we're gonna wrap it up here. Just want to say thank you so much
It
for
was
being
so inspiring. I loved it.
yes, and we're
I
gonna definitely
appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got some beautiful souls.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Every time it's always an authenticity from you guys. It's always genuine. There's always been love and respect, and just believe, the feeling's mutual.
thank
So
you.
I got a
Thank
lot
you.
of
I
respect for
appreciate
y'all.
that.
It's literally 5:30. I gotta be up and driving this truck at 8:30 at night. And I've been up since 4:30. But I'm a man of my word. I told you I was gonna do this interview. That's why I'm doing it.
I appreciate that.
So,
Thank you
and it's
so
because of
much.
y'all.
Much
If it would have been
appreciated.
anybody else, I'm like, nah, we have to reschedule. But, so I appreciate y'all, so
Nice.
and, happy anniversary too.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, man. Well, look, we're getting towards the end of this episode. We want to shout out everyone for ONTV. Shout out to Joe and Joey and our guest tonight, Chillz Beatz, my beautiful wife, Kathy, right here. And with that, we're going to take it home, everybody. Y'all have a great, safe evening. Drink plenty of water. Stay out of the drama, all the toxicity. And you know what? Like Chillz said, instead of tearing people down, let's start building people up, man. Let's make that the mission. The mission. I can't even talk. Let's make that the mission. Seriously, there's enough of the negativity, the toxicity, the drama. I mean, every time you turn on the news, there's something dramatic. Like I don't even want to watch the news anymore. Like Looney Tunes any day. I want to watch Looney Tunes over the drama. So with that, y'all have a great, safe Monday and another episode of Talking News. See y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Y'all be safe.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Talking Nude. Yeah, it's been another great episode of
Talking Nude.
where we sat talking with the homeboy Chillz Beatz and we were
Talking Nude.
he lives in Vegas and I'm sure if he was outside he would be
Talking Nude.
or maybe Kathy and I out here cold in Michigan we would be
Talking Nude.
yes, y'all have a great night.